Test the spirits is a phrase found in the Bible, specifically in 1 John 4 verses 1-3. Here is the passage from the New International Version. Dear friends, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God, because many false prophets have gone out into the world. This is how you can recognize the Spirit of God. Every spirit that acknowledges that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is from God, but every spirit that does not acknowledge Jesus is not from God. This is the spirit of the antichrist, which you have heard is coming and even now is already in the world. You become a slave via submission to the voice you obey. Please be careful, not every spiritual instruction is from God through the Holy Spirit and not everyone should be obeyed. When the instruction comes from the Holy Spirit, obedience is seen as an act of faith and sends a signal to Him, and He deploys the forces of light to bring the benefits of obedience to that instruction. But if the instruction is from the spirit of the false prophet, i.e., the devil and his demons, obedience to any of their instruction sends a signal to them and he deploys the forces of darkness who come to enslave you the more. Let's be wise. Do not form the habit of visiting or depending on prophets and pastors. Many false prophets have infiltrated the Church of God and have enslaved many due to ignorance. This was the same way they enslaved Adam and Eve at the garden after obeying the instruction of the old serpent. So please, I advise you to pray about every instruction from any prophet or pastor in your closet and ask for the leading of the Holy Spirit. No matter how genuine it looks, you should know that appearances can be deceitful and the enemy can manifest as an angel of light. Jesus said, "The words I speak to you are spirits and they are life." Whenever God speaks a word directly or through His prophets, a spirit of light is born to take charge and man that word. In like manner, whenever the enemy speaks through the false prophet, a spirit of darkness is born to take charge of curse of that word when obeyed. Every act of obedience to the spirit of the false prophet is seen as an act of disobedience to the Lord, and He will allow the consequences to affect you in order to teach you a lesson, so you perish due to ignorance, which is not an excuse. So let's be wise.